finished playing Plucky Squire and we're back with more Little Guardsman.
Yeah,
it's
Little
time.
Guardsman.
We are just gonna launch right back into it.
Yeah.
I've changed all the information. And if anybody is wondering, that's just for the ease of us uploading our.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I changed everything.
You're amazing.
I'm a genius.
Wow.
But it's just for the ease of us uploading our videos separately,
Yeah.
so that the categories are different and everything is easier. And
Yeah,
life
I
is
like
good.
it.
Anyway, I'm excited that we have time for this because it's great.
Yeah.
We're only 67% through, so.
I guess so.
Alrighty.
That's like 2/3.
Yeah, but I guess so. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
It just seems like we're farther along than 67%.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're going to the war room.
Yes, we gotta go to the war room. Let's go. I want to see this for a second. Yep, we got at least someone. Which is fine. We're back, Bubba.
To the war room.
To the war room.
Which
They
is
do have
exactly
all
why
their
we
own
must
voices,
start
right?
using them immediately.
Hello?
The risk is too great.
Mm-hmm.
We need more time to study the long-term repercussions.
A luxury we can ill afford.
Your Majesty, Lil has arrived.
Hello. We're here.
Thank you, Cecil. Lil, thank goodness you're here. I've got a problem.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity, Your Highness.
You know Tyronius of
Had to
Thanatos, I
rejoin.
believe.
Yeah, we were just switching it over.
I've had the pleasure, I guess.
Yes, I remember this little guardsman.
And
Little
Dr. B.
Gosman.
Have you met Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn, Lil?
Yeah.
I have. She works at the hole in the ground by the edge of town.
Yes,
Works at a
I
damn
mean,
pit.
it's an archaeological dig site, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she's the one who gave me the chronometer 3000 on my first day.
Ah, so she does have access to power crystal technology.
Uh.
I might have known.
Get out of here.
Wait,
Who are you?
Lil has had access to power crystal technology this whole time? Maybe it's not as dangerous as we imagined. She seems fine.
We don't know that. It's still too early.
This is true. We did fight a
How
demon.
long can we wait? How many brave soldiers of the Sprawl must give their lives before we use the tools we have available?
Let me fill you in on what's going on here. The Mages Guild feels that if they had access to power crystals, they could hold back the enemy and maybe even win the war outright.
Okay, so why don't they go buy some? I know a guy in an alley. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. It's starting to sound weird.
They want all
love
the
this.
crystals, access to every dig site and existing stockpile in order to amplify their power.
No.
The good doctor could simply give us the blueprints. Or better yet, the working model the child has in her possession. This would allow our research to flourish in no time.
Dr. Beatrix feels that there are too many unknown variables to use it safely on a larger scale.
There certainly
The
are.
Mages Guild is and always has been reckless. There's no way I'm handing my research over to you. Not until I see the full effects on my human test guinea pig here.
Says something.
Yeah.
But
Wait, what?
We both knew
she
what this
trusts
was.
the child. Don't act surprised now.
Well, Lil, you've been using power crystals at the guard shed. What do you think? Are they too dangerous?
Yes.
Well, the chronometer is.
They are way too dangerous. I use the chronometer 3000 under very specific circumstances. You start manipulating time out there in the everyday world, who knows where it could lead?
Spoken like a scientist. Do you have a master's degree?
How many
Thanks for
times
the
do I have to
compliment.
tell you people? I'm 12.
Thank you for your counsel. I always appreciate having multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions. I have made up my mind. Dr. B will continue to oversee Lil's progress with the chronometer 3000, and it will stay out of the hands of the Mages Guild until we can be certain that it is safe to use in this war.
Work.
Then at least allow the guild access to the crystal reserve for the sake of the Sprawl's future.
For the time being, the reserve shall remain under my control.
For the time being.
My decision is final,
Don't you
Tyronius.
threaten the
You will
princess.
find that I am not as easily swayed by you as my father was.
Okay. Look at map. There's Fireball Canyon, Kaladar, and of course Petrard, Marvog, and the Sprawl, smack dab in the middle.
Hey, you spoke well today, Lil.
Thanks. No shit.
I'm just
One more message for you today.
You're
I was
12.
instructed to tell you to head over to Malcolm's to meet the advisors. Good luck.
Okay. Why are
What
they
is this
advisors
game
here?
rated? I just realized it's like no shit. That's
Nah, no
wild.
shit is not that bad.
Thanks for your insight, Lil. I'm sorry to keep putting you in this position.
Yeah, and you
It's
will
okay.
continue
You can
to.
pay me back by running a comb through your hair.
I'm just here to support my lady love. This choice has been eating her up inside. It's an important decision,
love
and
this
I
little
want to
guy.
do anything I
I like how
can to
tiny
help.
his face is in the middle of his head.
I think she made a good choice. With you, I mean.
Aw.
Aww. Tyronius hates us now. We don't care.
Why the princess listens to you, I will never understand.
'Cause we're
It's like
smart.
you're the only two people in the Dead Mums Club. My mother's terrible. That should count for something.
We didn't even talk about our dead
Hopefully
moms.
your words will not sway Desdemona on future matters.
I mean, maybe you could talk like a normal person. That would.
I'm
help
glad
with
calmer
your
heads
sales pitches.
prevailed. At least for now.
Yay!
Anything to look at?
Machine. This looks just like the machine at the dig site. Wonder if it's got any good games on it. Any kid when looking at any piece of technology. Do you have games on your phone?
Yeah. Anything fun to play?
Yeah.
And we leave.
What games are kids playing on their phones these days?
I don't know. Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap and Pokemon Pocket. I'm a kid. I play
I'm a
them.
kid. Let's go. Let's go visit Malcolm.
Yeah, we were told to. So he's got severe mommy issues, says Gerald. Yeah. This is true. That guy brought up dead moms like out of nowhere.
Yeah, but
Like it wasn't even part of the conversation.
He just knows.
He's like, I want to talk about my mom. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon. I feel like we've looked at this stuff before, probably. Prisoners with only one arm.
I don't remember reading that.
Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for.
Pooping and bathing.
Pooping and bathing?
Yep, surprise.
They don't bathe prisoners, certainly not in their own ways.
What I don't understand is why would they have summoned her to a meeting without us there? Where's the fun in that?
Without at least one of us there.
And we all know it should have been me.
No.
You really believe
should have
that,
been
don't you?
Yeah, she really does.
When it comes down to the serious, important things that affect this kingdom, I think they'd rather take advice from the strategic mind of a ranking military officer. Rather than the 2 cents of a goofy, hopped-up lunatic with questionable taste in fashion. Or a lousy
goodness.
court jester.
Wow.
Ouch! We were both in the firing line on that one.
Well, all that being said, you still weren't asked to join said quorum, but she was.
And she is here.
What?
Hello.
Surprise.
She is here. She's here. She's here. Lil is here. I really have to work on my subtlety.
Ah, Lil, you're here. We heard you got summoned to talk to the Queen and her new choice of partner for some kind of special quorum.
Yeah. The reason we're
How
invited
was
to
it?
y'all are
Was
racist,
it boring?
that's why.
What kind of boring
Except
things
for
did they
Malcolm,
talk
it's
about
just
while you were
nice.
there? Tell us.
Canless.
Don't tell them. They don't need to know. They weren't invited.
I can't wait home.
No, they weren't invited.
I think if they wanted you to know what they talked about at the meeting, they would have invited you.
She won't tell us anything. She's as useless as you two are.
I take offense to that.
Offense to what? Sorry, I got distracted.
Can I go now?
You're dismissed.
We don't trust the advisors. Desdemona's in control. She's doing fine. When 2/3 of your cabinet are racist, you have a problem. And the other one is just bananas. The other one's got Joker energy. Just wants to watch the world burn. Hey, Garby. I just noticed his like shop sign has him like idealized with like a big shiny smile and like nice hair.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder. Lil, about time you showed up. I've had every mage in town come by the shop today trying to buy up all the power crystals.
Oops.
Really? You mean you don't have any left?
What?
I wouldn't have if I didn't hide a few away for my best customer.
Thank you.
I'm your only customer.
You were my only customer, but now that I cornered the mage market, I don't know if I'll be able to keep these crystals in stock.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the good ones anyway. The mages didn't seem to have too much interest in the cheapo ones.
Oh no.
Hey, by the way, before you get to shopping, this blowtorch you sold me with Fossey carved onto it,
You sold that?
I've had the hardest time selling it. Maybe you'll want it back. Might come in handy. And I'll sell it to you for just 4 gold.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a little... That's like the necklace of protection. We should keep that. It's not worth much.
I should keep it?
Yeah, it can cast Hellish Rebuke. I feel like we should keep it.
Okay, well. I have 7 crystals. Should I buy a few more? I'll buy 1 blue. And
Upgrade to metal detect? X-ray? How much money do you got?
Which one? Or which 2? We can do 2. Or like
decoder maybe, and one of the metal.
Yeah, let's do that and X-ray. What do you think?
I feel like metal detect.
Fine.
It's hard to say. I can't remember which ones we use the most.
I know.
It's kind of all over the place. But those 2 are like used in similar scenarios.
Yeah, it's true.
It just depends on whether they're hiding inside a metal box or not.
Lil, how goes the Battle of the Southern Gate?
Same old. How are things around here holding up?
Great. Business is better than ever. Something about war and the idea of impending doom really gets people out to the bar.
That's good?
You bet it is. If this keeps up, we'll finally be able to get this place up to code.
Yay!
Then we can get rid of the rats.
Yay!
We don't have rats. I mean, we do, but technically they have us.
Turns out they own the building and we just rent from them.
What?
But if we make enough money, we can buy out from under them. As far as landlords go, they aren't the worst.
Wait, so
I
are you
could do
calling
without all
landlords the
hissing.
rats or the rats rats?
The rats are rats and they're landlords.
Hey, that reminds me. Lil, you got a letter in the mail.
How did that Never mind. A letter? From who?
From Hamish.
That remind you.
Hamish.
A letter
My
from
daddy.
Dad? Gimme.
Daddy! He's in the war.
I lost my leg.
Hey, Sweet Pea. How's everything back home? I'm doing okay here. I've gotten to know a lot of the guys. Then when they don't come back from battle, I get the chance to get to know a few more.
That's so tragic.
I miss you. I know you might be scared right now, but don't be.
She's fine.
It'll take tougher stuff than this little war to do in your old dad. Please let me know that you're all right. Or even if you're not. I need to hear how you're doing. I love you, Lil. Dad.
Aw, that's sweet, actually.
Yeah.
Words
Love you
changed
too,
him.
Dad.
Yeah. He's like, I can't
But
gamble
what should I
here.
write
Have
back to
go
him?
cold
If I tell him things are
turkey.
tough here, he might worry and get distracted in battle. But if I tell him I'm doing well, he might feel like I don't need him and then get distracted in battle. He's easily distracted. Oh boy, neither answer seems right.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Positive or honest?
Honest.
I think he's in war. Lil will write a letter that expresses her honest feelings about how difficult things are for her. Are you sure?
Yes.
Because if he might not never come back if he thinks the gal
There.
is doing
That
fine.
should do it. Hey Arda, mind making sure this gets to where it needs to go?
Sure thing, Lil.
Yay! Thank you.
Good time.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Think?
But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Let's hit that hay.
Hit the hay.
Slap that hay. Doodle-da-doodle.
Doopy-doopy-doopy. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Reunited with his this is from a while ago.
Yeah.
Reunited with his darling whelp, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was a changed man. Together the two traveled through Caladar, sailed Lake Inez, and even summered in Fireball Canyon. He laughed as if he had never... No, he laughed as he had never laughed in all his days, and their nights were filled with food and wine, music and love. They ran, holding hands, through fields of flowers. On one such sprint, Grumpkin clutched at his chest. His heart had overflowed. More accurately, he suffered a massive heart attack. Try as he might to revive his former master, and now true love, Whelp was unable to resuscitate the old man. A simple funeral was held, and the widower Whelp counted himself lucky to have ever had such a love as this. It's a goblin old man love story.
Ah! It really was a true love story. We were like, is this?
Grumpkin T. Dankworth, I don't wanna be alone. I
Maybe
am
he's
a
dead
goblin, and you had a heart attack.
He died.
Yeah. As for his substantial riches, they were held by Mr. Dung, head of BS, until such time as Mr. Dankworth's will was read. The old man had donated the entirety of his fortune to the GLA. A small flower garden was built in his honor outside of their headquarters. Julian. Thanks to his timely arrival back in the Sprawl, Julian was able to prepare a lavish birthday party for his best friend Gary. Every goblin, troll, halfling, cyclops, and mole person who was anyone was there. It was a bright spot in what had otherwise been a dark few months for the Sprawl. As a birthday present, Julian gave Gary a pure, unrefined power crystal that he received from the visiting miners. The glint of its unearthly glow reflected in Gary's eyes as he inserted the powerful crystal into his practiced wand. He thanked Julian profusely for this most precious present. It never left his sight from that day on. The next day, Julian presented the plans he was carrying to the city council. These plans detailed an extensive tunnel system to be dug underneath the walls of the Sprawl, which would allow food to be secretly and safely moved into the Sprawl right under the enemy's nose. After a short period of deliberation, the council realized just how hungry they all were and unanimously approved the plan. Someone will be arriving to start digging the tunnel system soon, but it's all on the up and up and pretty hush-hush. The Duchy of Scarborough. With new plans for bringing food into the city working their way through the bureaucracy of the Sprawl, there were enough rations for the refugees from Scarborough to eat, and a space was made for them at the refugee camp springing up down at the docks. The Duchess was not impressed by her new surroundings, but to be honest, she's a very difficult person to please. Swift justice was visited upon the traitor who lowered the drawbridge of Castle Scarborough in the middle of the night, allowing the enemy to enter and take control of the duchy. The villain was hanged in the town square. Brutal, certainly, but this is war, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Plus, it made for a fine day's entertainment, as there were no video games on the Sprawl to keep people amused. Wow. But he repented. He was sad about it. We should have let him go. It's fine. What? Hello?
Okay.
Huh? Sprawl defeated. What? A Petrardian invasion force easily overpowered the garrison station of the Sprawl's secret western food depot. The enemy was ordered to burn all of the Sprawl's reserve food stores, not even taking any for their own famished population. Our troops were not only defeated but humiliated and mostly dead.
Oh my god.
Although she was a capable soldier in her own right, Glorianne was distracted by Bosco's constant advances. Shit, we only could have taken one of them. In an attempt to win her over with a show of bravery, Bosco took down a dozen soldiers single-handedly. Unfortunately, they were all Sprawl forces, which was a real shock to morale, leading to the Sprawl surrender that night.
What the fuck?
Once Elmer John returned home, he bought a guitar, learned to play it, and wrote sad country music songs. Nobody liked them, and he gave up playing the following year. Oh dear. Is that game over?
I don't know.
Well, they took our food supplies, but we have more food. So maybe it's okay?
Yeah, we're keeping going.
But we were on level 9.
Leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was lost. That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
I thought we did okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Cause I thought it was like a fox in the grain and
my banana bread.
and the chicken scenario. You know what I mean?
What was that? Speak up.
Through the wall.
I wish my grandson was here.
Clanging. Explosions. I think we saw this, right?
It's my banana bread.
Yeah, okay, you can turn it off now. Repeating. But you know what I mean, right? With fox and grain and chicken?
No, I don't.
Okay. It's the riddle about, like, you can't leave the fox with the chicken.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
That sort of stuff. You know the riddle with the boat? The boat? Okay, well, I'll tell you the riddle. Well, I'll tell you it later, I guess. Because we have things to do. But, like, it's the riddle of, like, you have to cross the river, and you have a fox, a bag of grain, and a chicken. You can only take one thing in your boat at a time. And you can't leave the fox alone with the chicken, and you can't leave the chicken alone with the grain. How many trips does it take you to cross the river, and what's the order of things that you do? And so I thought that Glorianne and her were the equivalent of the fox and grain, that they wouldn't do anything to each other. Anyway, a letter arrived from Dad. Let's do it. Lil, I'm freaking dead.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing me back, but your letter concerned me. I'm sorry to hear that you and everyone aren't doing so well. Worrying about you kept me up all night. I didn't get a wink of sleep. And the next day at roll call, when they were asking if anyone was a mechanic, I yawned and stretched and they thought I was volunteering. So now I'm stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle.
Yes, we like
they
that
say
for
this
Dad.
time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes.
Oh, that's less good.
Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing. But my grandfather was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me when I went to visit him as a kid. What the hell are you doing here, kid? Get out of here! Can't you see I'm trying to look for things to fix so I don't have to spend time with your grandmother?
Oh my god.
So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix. And then I'll help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad. That goes for you too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first.
That's bolded.
Anyways, I better go. Drop me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such bad news. If I accidentally volunteer for something I'm not trained for again, who knows what'll happen? Sincerely, Dad.
Sincerely. He wrote perfectly for the whole letter, and then he's like, fuck, it's the one
I'm so
word
glad
I
he's
don't know
okay.
how to spell.
I'll
never
write him
learned.
another letter tonight.
Okay, well, we can write him a happy letter next time.
Well, no, we'll be honest.
No, he said don't, because I think we need to balance it. Give him a bit of honesty, a bit of positivity. He said don't write me any more bad news. He said don't nobody send me no bad news. So we gotta respect his wishes.
No, fuck him. You know what? Last time I took your advice,
yeah, what?
we ended up killing
I'm
all the
good.
people off.
I'm good. My spies have informed me there's increasing dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information what you will, Ash. In addition to the forces that were drafted, the outcome of the last battle was also due to the state of our equipment. Pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. Striker. Although their proposal for addressing our little food shortage problem was rushed through council without their scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from Catering Corps every possible courtesy, and don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. Councilwoman Ash. Guardsman Randy has been brought out of forced retirement to supervise our food stores. Welcome back, Randy. Middle manager Mike Melroy. I may have stolen a deck of tarot cards off of an old wandering nomad type woman. So far everything I predicted has come true. Now the old bag yelled something about a curse if the cards were overused as I was running away. But I'm sure it's nothing. Look at me, I'm batting 1,000. I've got all the answers. Call me now! Malcolm, Fortune Teller to the Stars by royal decree.
Should I call him first?
I guess. Or maybe if the Fortune Teller shows up. Alright, we got crystals.
Got 11.
We can juice everything, right? 11? Oh, not quite. Not quite everything.
6, 9. Oh yeah. Well, let's put
2 in there.
I might take one of the decoder ring.
Yeah. Okay. It's pretty good. Yes. Begin!
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
Who are you, though?
Who?
Hear ye, hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the Sprawl to the Kingdom of Petrod, as dictated by His Royal Highness, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrod. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Fedabel.
Yes, I know who he is. Remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
Let's call Malcolm.
Okay. Hey, Malcolm.
This is a tough one. Let's see what the cards say. Ah, the Informer card. The Informer means they're either here to spill the beans on their battle plans to get some beans for their starving people, or he's here to say, a licky boom boom down. There's a throwback for you. But most likely it's the food thing. Let them in, we get strategic military intelligence, but take food out of the mouths of your fellow citizens. It's your call.
Well, we don't want food. We just lost the food battle. Like, we don't want the food risk. So I'd say don't let him in based on that. We could call Ash as well, or we could talk to him again.
Let me in, peasant! Princess Desdemona!
Peasant? Wow, I didn't realize you were royalty.
Well, I'm not.
So that means you are also a peasant, right? And it's Queen Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
Very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
Doubt. We could truth serum him.
This guy comes from a hostile enemy nation. I'm not sure I'm buying what he's selling.
I don't think you were talking to me, but you're wrong. I'm selling the straight goods.
Yeah, truth serum him, I think.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get sprayed, bitch.
It is my intention to divulge the top secret battle plans I have been made privy to the Queen in exchange for food for my people.
Malcolm said.
We are starving, and if the Sprawl can help us, I will be sure to help you end this conflict to the best of my abilities.
I mean, we have a plan to get more food.
This is true.
I'm gonna let him in.
Okay. I wonder if it's like a, because we know what he's up to. Is that a 4-star rating?
Thank you. Hopefully this exchange of food for information will help put an end to this bloody war.
Okay. Great. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the Queen and other people above your pay grade. Nice.
I wonder if I need to use the truth spray.
Probably not after the Informer card. Also, I think we should avoid calling them.
Ahoy, child, manning the gate.
Hello, man in balloon.
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Ha ha! I like your spirit. I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
Okay. Wait. You don't have a basket. You don't have a balloon, I mean. Can you look at the thing?
Look at what thing?
Sometimes you're able to click on the objects they bring with them. Can you click on his basket?
No.
Okay, talk to him once.
Once inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
Doubt.
So how does this grand contraption of yours work anyway?
When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
How do you get the basket
I feel
there?
like you're missing some steps.
Do we... How do we, like, make him realize he doesn't have the ball? The basket. The balloon, I mean.
Roll hit.
Truth? Bullwhip? Like, you dumb bitch. You're not...
Let's just talk to him again.
Yeah.
I first read about the floating ball machine in a book about a chap going around the world in 80 days. Julie Goblin Vernon, I think his name was. This was many years ago, mind you, so I figure doing the same in 79 days should be a piece of cake. A new record, I'd wager.
I doubt you, because you don't
Of
have a
course,
balloon.
all that depends on whether or not you help win the upcoming air battle first, right?
Obviously. That is definitely my top priority.
I don't know.
I have doubt.
Should I use True Serum?
Yeah, I guess.
We've already used...
Or you could talk to Stryker, because she's military, and she would be like, he doesn't have a balloon.
Let's try it.
He doesn't seem like the type to win us an air battle. Seems more like the adventure tourism wannabe type. Then again, beggars can't be choosers.
Well,
if you can guarantee that his hot air ball will function properly, draft him. Otherwise, this is not Royal Air Force material.
Cool. Rejected. Yeah. We might not get 4 stars for it, though. I don't know. Deny. Because Dad doesn't know what he's doing, and
Alas, now I will never prove myself to those bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. Instead of glory in the air, I shall retire to the countryside. Perhaps if I lay low and gather stamps from across the globe, I can convince them that I did in fact make my grand journey and traveled around the world in 79 days.
Wow.
Good luck on your weird side quest.
Have fun scamming your friends for little to no gain. Hello. It's the boring chef.
I remember you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management.
Yeesh.
We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Great.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Less heroic.
Okay.
Where did it say?
It said they're expecting him. Rush through council, please extend my associate every possible courtesy and don't trouble yourself too terribly. Nothing to see here, as they say. So, truth serum him, because there is something to see here. Ash is probably lying.
I feel compelled to verbally dictate Catering Corp's food rationing plan.
Yes.
Item 1. All individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms will be allowed a single 14.7 gram ration of Soylent Beige nutrient bars per day. Item 2. Anyone below 71.6 kilograms will be restricted to food scraps and/or edible waste, either begged or foraged. Item 3. Individuals below 71.6 kilograms who succumb to hunger will be collected and repurposed into said Soylent Beige nutrient bars in order to sufficiently feed the remaining individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms.
No.
So concludes Catering Corp's extremely efficient plan to solve the Sprawl's extreme food shortage crisis.
Collected and repurposed into Soylent Beige nutrient bars? Oh my god! I've got to tell everybody! Soylent Beige is people!
Not just people, it could be goblins or ogres as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, jail.
Jail.
Just jail?
Jail for 1,000 years. I'm sorry. You can't go through a different gate and let this happen. Like, it's jail. It's jail for you.
So I definitely have to send you to jail, knowing what I now know.
No, you don't. Listen, when Soylent Beige hits the streets, it's going to be in short supply, initiating riots. We can make sure you and your family are well stocked for the future.
Oh my god. Get out of here!
I don't want to eat nutrient bars made out of people.
Again, not exclusively people. We're open to all creatures.
Okay, there's people too.
I don't want to talk about this with you. Get out of here. Oh my god.
Let's see what was it. Oh my god.
Nice. You discovered Catering Corps' nefarious plans and stopped it in its tracks. I mean, people are still starving, but 4-star. Soylent Green ripoff, yeah. I think it's Soylent Green homage. It's very clear that it's...
Wait, what's Soylent Green?
Soylent Green
What's
is
the
a
hold up?
classic
I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines.
Oh, cute.
Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
Hello. You're fun. I like you.
And you are...
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
Okay.
Are you?
Oh, look at the writ. Is there anything about Goblin Ball or things? Forces, that's about the air thing. Fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information what you will. Randy is out of force retirement. A deck of cards. There's nothing about goblins in here.
Let's ask Malcolm.
But he might use his damn curse.
Okay.
Picking a card, and we picked the Magician card. Seems like he's the type of guy who can make things appear out of thin air, like a win for the sorry home team made up of wartime rejects. But if you look close enough, you can always see the strings. Or in this case, the syringes. Shake him down for any kind of illicit performance-enhancing drugs. Then, once you've got him, whip out that decoder ring of yours and turn it into profit. I cannot believe that this late in the game I still have to explain the basics to you.
Alright, X-ray and then decode. You're so shady.
What are these? Don't worry about it, kid. Tools of the trade. So long as the players don't ask any questions about what they're getting, it's totally legit. The secret ingredient is pure basilisk venom.
Oh my goodness.
What? You think those on the Milton Marauders ain't doping? You're crazy.
Oh my goodness.
What do you say?
Motherfuckers or something.
Confiscate?
No, take them. For sure.
Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna win with these bombs now.
And now, he said to use the decoder ring.
Let me look at those so-called tools of the trade again.
The decoder ring somehow reveals that this is a mage-grade power crystal in a powder form. You can reconstitute it by adding water. So we can get another power crystal.
Add water.
Lil spits on the power crystal. Yay.
Cute.
Alright, and
But I just used a power crystal in order to get another power crystal.
It was worth it.
What are we thinking?
Well, we took his thing. I think we deny him because he's being shady.
He doesn't have the drugs anymore, though.
I mean, this is true. I don't know. You do what you want.
Let's admit him.
You're in.
Let's see what it does, though.
Yeah.
What will our rating be?
All right, kid. I knew you were a Goblin Ball fan. I'm gonna put a team together from some of those losers defending the wall. See you at the match tonight.
Maybe I might not like that. Let's see what the score is.
2. The Goblin Ball game he organizes will put a tremendous strain on the
I'm gonna rewind.
Sprawl. Yeah. Alrighty.
Because I did that and then I was like, wait. He said he's gonna take from the defenders. No, ma'am.
Mr. Goblin,
What's the hold up? I figured most of you.
And you are...
Alberts.
I'm not gonna talk to.
Yeah, don't talk to Malcolm. X-ray him. Reconstitute a crystal.
What are these? Don't worry about it, kid. So long as the... What?
Give me those damn drugs.
Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna...
I don't blame you for bringing him in, though, because he did say, like, there ain't no way I was gonna win. We didn't realize he was gonna do...
Let me look at those. So
decode that ring. Yeah. What do we got? This is a mage, etc. Adwala. Wait, did we?
Somehow we still have.
We had the one from before. Infinite power crystal.
We could just keep going back in time and take more power crystals. That's weird.
They stay with us. We can power crystal max. No, don't do that. Just deny him.
I wonder if there will be consequences from that too.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna die. Should we talk to him?
We don't have to. Just
no.
deny him. We learned his plot.
Can I level with you? I know this will weaken our defenses, but the Sprawl really needs this right now. I really need this right now. And you could probably use this envelope full of gold I've conveniently left for you right there out in the open.
So you can accept the bride and let him in, or deny it and deny him.
Let's just see what happens if we accept it.
Okay.
And then if it's still a poor score...
Yeah, because we did take his stuff, so maybe it would be bad if we hadn't shaken him down.
That's what I'm talking about. See you at the match, kid.
Hello?
No, it's still two.
This morally bankrupt NPC brought you down to his level, but the people need a morale boost and you got an inside tip. Location unlocked.
What do you want to do? You decide.
It's worth it. Continue. Okay. We just have to be perfect on the other ones, because otherwise our rating will go down and we can't have that.
Echo!
Hi, Echo!
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 Oh my god, what a lame joke.
Yeah.
What is?
Oh my god.
That your name is Echo and...
Echo!
I hate myself.
Smiling. Should we just talk to him? Or should we just let him in?
I mean...
Let's talk to him.
Yeah,
what do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out.
What are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Who summoned?
Who summoned?
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
Okay.
I get it. The mage signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me.
Should I call Ash? Should I call Malcolm?
Don't call Malcolm. I'm worried about the curse.
We undid it.
Call Ash? I don't know. I mean, maybe I was going to say actually talk to him again because there were more options to click on.
The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect. Kept people from fearing us. Now it looks like some mages want people to fear us. It won't end well.
Guiding principles? I'm bored.
That sounds to me like a good thing. A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
I don't think you are, but darker forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people, and eventually, the whole kingdom. If we don't stop them, there could be a rift in the guild itself with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
Let's just talk to him again.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna let him
These
in.
power crystals are what changed things. Back in my prime, a mage might see one power crystal in a lifetime, and even then it might not be a particularly powerful one. What they're pulling out of that dig site could open the door to worlds of possibilities, and not necessarily good ones.
Yeesh. Tell him about the chronometer. I trust him.
I wouldn't normally say this, but I trust you. I have a power crystal here. It's in a machine called the Chronometer 3.
The Chronometer 3000?
Yeesh.
Yeah. How did you...
For years, they've been tinkering with power crystals trying to make a chronometer. Oh, this is pretty spooky stuff. Be careful, Lilith. Too much messing with space and time can rewrite the whole world.
Is Lilith her name? I thought it was Lillian.
I don't know. You could be right.
Because Lilith is like a demonic name.
She might correct him. Let's see. No, she doesn't. Alright, let him in. We learned a lot from him.
Maybe like... We should keep him safe, but if he gets...
No,
he gets assassinated...
we need his voice in this meeting. It doesn't matter. He needs to be in here.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first, I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies. Rock on, little buddy!
Okay. But please keep your head and wits about you.
Oh, it's just 3.
Okay. Well. Monstrous roar. Who's this? Who's roaring? This is the tree thing again. Hello. Ooh, it's Godzilla.
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well,
you are.
Me and Peaches.
Wow. I mean, you have a dinosaur. I think I want you on our team.
Yes.
You can communicate with...
Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes. I'm still getting the hang of it.
Trust? Doubt? Tease maybe?
Your dragon's name is Peaches?
I didn't name her. She chose it.
Hey, Peaches! Your name sucks!
Don't antagonize her! This was a bad tease. We were trying to tease the small one! I regret everything.
Dead.
You're eaten by a dinosaur.
That's wild! I was like, I thought she was gonna tease her.
Yeah.
Do be careful not to antagonize the 1,000-pound fire-breathing, flying, killing machine. Try.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah. That was not my intention as a gamer to piss off this massive dragon. Thank you.
I mean, we were sassy to a dangerous creature, but I like this guy.
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to her again.
I wonder if we should truth serum her to see how much control she has.
She's
over
really
the
good at
dragon.
taking direction. Sometimes.
Your dragon's name is Peaches?
I didn't name her. She chose it.
No.
She chose Peaches?
No.
Yep. We tried Ragnar for a while.
Lil really said teasing too far, says Gerald. Yeah.
Just rose with disapproval.
But she really prefers Peaches.
Peaches, your name is great. We love it. We're not teasing. We're just doubting.
I'm gonna call Striker.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dragons. Dragons are tricky. If trained properly and led with a firm hand, they can tip the scales in our favor. If not, they are unpredictable and hard to coordinate a full offensive with. Do you think this dragon is in capable hands, equipped with the proper tools?
Equipped with the proper tools. Does that mean X-ray or does that mean truth serum?
Does that mean bullwhip?
You're gonna whip the dragon?
I'm gonna see what happens.
Peaches roars happily.
Hey, did you hear that? Peaches really responded well to the crack of the whip.
Nice.
If I had time, I'd try to find one of my own. Thanks for the demo.
Give bullwhip. Give bullwhip.
Look, this whip is only occasionally useful to me. Take it. I have a feeling Peaches will respond to it.
Yo! I
love that.
Wow, thanks. I feel much better with this.
Lil will receive a replacement bullwhip in her next shift. Oh, it doesn't even matter.
Cool.
Wow,
Cool.
accept and draft. You're on our side.
Yay! Glad that worked out.
Stellar performance.
I was just like,
no, it made sense because she was like with a firm hand.
All right, kid.
This is
I
the
think
firm
you'll be
hand.
a welcome
whip.
addition to the Sprawl's forces.
Really?
Absolutely. It's something about your character, your moxie, your...
You're a dragon.
Giant intimidating dragon.
And with this handy new whip you've given me, I'll be sure to send those bad guys running.
Yeah, you will.
Save the whip for the dragon, kid. Have fun in the war.
Have a fun time. 4 stars.
We don't get rated for those.
Oh, cool.
Attention!
Whoa,
Second Lieutenant
booty
Global
goblin.
Caboose Orville reporting for duty.
Are you talking to me?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
Yeah. I think just X-ray the plane right away.
Yeah, you want
Yeah. Just X-ray it right away.
the whole thing.
No, the whole thing's gonna load.
Fine, I'll do what you want.
Now, is this a bomb to be used for good or evil?
Ah yes, that is the finishing touch. Julian down at the GLA equipped the plane with it this morning. I don't think he was an engineer, just an enthusiastic volunteer. She's a large bomb we call the Inside the Park Home Run.
It looks really heavy. How does the plane fly with that?
Well, I haven't tried flying with it yet, just taxiing along the runway at a sensible speed. But there's plenty of space for it to roll around back there, with all those loose tanks of fuel and barrels of gunpowder.
Take it.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you in with this. I wouldn't want you to roll her through the streets with this Inside the Park Home Run in case you end up inside the park and, you know, kablooey.
Kablooey!
Should we talk to him?
Yeah, talk. Well, okay, yeah, I guess.
Alright, this is the last person I could use Malcolm.
We could use Malcolm.
Let's use Malcolm.
Malcolm, what do you say?
Once more to the tarot deck, and I've drawn the Mushroom Cloud. Okay, kid, here's what you do. First, get the bomb off the plane.
Yeah.
Inside the park home run? Are you kidding me? That's a lemon if ever I saw one. Then draft him.
Great.
If he wants to give his stupid life for the sake of the stupid Sprawl, who are you to stand in his stupid way?
Great.
So now he'll be able to fly and
Yeah.
be a normal plane. He just won't blow up.
You're in.
We got a normal plane and a dragon. I think we
And
did
also
good.
won't blow up the dragon either.
Yeah.
All right, Second Lieutenant, head in and report for
Surely
duty.
this won't like come into conflict with each other.
I don't think so.
Well, we'll see.
But the bomb! How can I help win the war without my bomb?
Trust
You
me,
got a bomb
I think it
ass.
would have done more harm than good.
That was the point!
Just keep your eyes on the skies, flyboy.
Gerald says, "Let him die for our cause." Seems reasonable.
Phone is ringing.
Phone is ringing. Hello. Kie.
Go for Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
Okay.
What's up, Chuck?
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we've discovered a mole.
A mole person?
Like a mole. Not like a mole person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point. Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
You know it.
You read that.
I'll be there as soon as I'm done my shift.
Thanks, Lil. I'm sure you can help us identify the traitor in our midst.
Yeah, we can. We're so smart.
Yep, sounds like something I'd be expected to do.
We're so
Also, wouldn't he technically be king?
Woohoo! 3.5. You were paid 20 gold for this shift.
Thanks.
4. Yeah, because we had that one too, but it was worth it. I assume.
I'm excited to see what happens at the next battle.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not like if it's a thing where it's like you can only choose one. Like I don't know. How would we know that, right?
No, you wouldn't know that. We also didn't accept the person.
Yeah, we didn't accept that guy because he didn't have a balloon.
Yeah.
But like I'm a little worried that somehow the plane and the dragon are gonna come into conflict with each other.
He's got the whip.
This is true. Hello.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA.
Okay.
But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poison tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Okay.
Ooh.
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
No, loopholes.
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
All right, who's lying?
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Okay. Hello, friends. Our first mole person.
Okay, I'm going from left to right.
Okay.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
Okay.
So Chuck.
Chuck organizing flyers, and he thinks the mole is the mole.
Should I talk to him again?
I think so. It'll be easier to spot things.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town. As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole! Come on!
You're just dumb.
Okay, so he said that the brawlers were out of town, which is why he was here. So just, that might be important.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
But the brawlers are out of town,
Yeah,
supposedly.
I was in Little Ogre Town. I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town. Isn't that a different town?
Ogre Town is a section of our town.
Oh. But
I never miss a game, even when they're out of town, like they were last night.
Okay, well that works.
Because if he's in Ogre Town, then he's not at the stadium either.
But
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
Okay. So they both.
Also, which one's
I
Chuck?
was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
Okay.
It was, all right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week. Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Dating a human, okay.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right.
Wait, but the game wasn't downtown.
Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted?
There was a game.
Something seems fishy about his story,
Yeah,
if
but
you
not
ask
in
me.
not here.
Brody, I'm pretty sure Little Ogre Town is like Little Italy in New York. It's like part of the city. Otherwise it'd be capital.
Sorry, I'm saying that the first person said the game was out of town. He just said he was at the game downtown.
The first person said the team, the Brawlers, was out of town, not that the game was out of town.
I think that means they were out playing at a different venue. Thank you.
I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business. I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared
He tried
snabs.
to blame the troll, and now he's trying to blame the elf. We'll talk to everybody.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
They're just racist.
I mean, they're all pointing.
They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
You also haven't said where you were, but we
Well,
also know
he said he was meditating.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home.
Doesn't mean it's not happening.
I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove
He
it.
just said there was no game in town.
I don't know.
He just said that.
I don't know enough about sports. Like, I'm literally confused. Like, don't they still have games even if, like, the home team isn't playing?
The home team left to play the game at a different town, a different stadium.
So they don't have any other teams. They just have the home team.
They just have the the one team. Sometimes the other teams come to play at your stadium. Sometimes you.
But
go
you
to
never
another
have
stadium.
like 2 away teams playing your stadium just for fun.
I don't think so.
Okay, because that's what I don't know about sports. I don't know what.
I don't know, but clearly there's not 2 happening at the same time, or else that would conflict with scheduling for like
Yeah, I
watching
guess.
all the games.
Did you talk to him twice?
I don't know if it's
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist. You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
Lol. Okay, bye. There he is, it's this guy.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
Decide.
I think it was.
Oh my god, you could also click this guy. Yes, I am sure. But we'll see.
The Cyclops.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Take them away, Carl.
I mean, he's huge. He could just beat us all up.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly
Forgive my
punished for their
ignorance
crimes.
I just like didn't
It's
understand
funny
what they
to
were
me.
saying about like.
It's okay.
They were
You're-
like saying that
you're
they were
so
watching
smart,
the
so
game.
don't worry about it.
They said they were watching the game, so I was like, well, the game is happening.
Yeah, they
It's
were
just
watching
like-
it in the bar on a TV screen because it was away. They couldn't.
But I'm
watch
still
it.
right about Little Ogre Town. They were in.
Yes,
the
I
city.
think you're right about that.
Yeah, so I'll take that victory.
But like, because they were in Little
Yeah,
Overtime,
yeah.
they weren't watching at the stadium.
Yeah, because there's nothing at the stadium. Yeah, I get you.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
In a gruff voice, like TV's Columbo.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
Oh my god. Lil.
Very good, Lil. Very good.
We're in Coliseum. It has washrooms. We must visit.
We did a great job naming it.
So funny. What time is it?
It is almost 9. 5 minutes to 9.
For a second I thought it said 9:54. I was like, oh! Whoa.
So now we have a tip on the game. Why are you hiding?
First I'm gonna talk to this.
Oh boy. Well, I got a team together somehow. I didn't get to give them any of the secret sauce, so I've just got to cross my fingers here.
So they're probably not gonna win because they're not drugged. Oh, shapeshifter!
Buns, 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 buns!
Oh god, not again.
Is the game over because you talked to it? No. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have time to answer a few questions today?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Well, that's just great. Brace yourself for some pole zazz. That's a pole, but with pizzazz, in case you forgot.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz me!
As you can see, the Sprawl Brawler's mascot is an anthropomorphized version of the great Sprawl tree, raising an angry fist at its opponents.
Okay.
When you think of an ideal Goblin Ball mascot, it should be...
Powerful?
Putrid. Yeah, that's a powerful.
Okay, great! And when you picture an animal that embodies the spirit of the Brawlers, you picture a...
Powerful...
Dragon!
Drag.
That's great! Thank you for your time. Please accept this decorative crystal as a token of our thanks.
Decorative?
Is it broken? Yeah.
Give us a shit one. We'll never use that!
Well, we'll put it in, but...
Is there someone hiding behind that tree?
Who's skulking?
It's me, Fredo. Here to facilitate all of your illegal gambling needs.
I thought you were banned.
I was, but I figure I can run faster than that ogre that got running security. So it's a gamble I'm willing to take. Speaking of gambling...
His bet.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
I guess...
What a ragtag team this turned out to be. With all their star players off either fighting in or defecting and fleeing from the war, this was a real scramble to find anyone willing to play.
Yeah.
You got your few eager and excited hardcore fans out on the field, but then you got some real slobs they had to drag out of the gutter. But hey, it's the home team, right?
No.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo.
Barranquilla Barracudas.
This team is made up of extremely elderly former Goblin Ball superstars. Their fundamentals are unmatched, but most of them are quite hard of hearing, can't hear the captain call plays, and it gets a little, shall we say, chaotic out there. Their star frontman on the tube slide is one to watch, because he tends to wander off and we don't want him to get lost.
I think we will, because...
How much are you looking to gamble?
Yeah, they would win if they got the drugs, they won't win. Ooh, how much do you want to...
Let's do it all.
Alright, we're all in.
Yes.
All right, kid, your bet is in. Good luck.
Good luck.
Money,
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball. I'm falling out of frame here.
I don't know if I can really call what we've seen today Goblin Ball. Whoever rustled this motley crew of Sprawl men, women, and creatures should be slapped in the mouth. Not to mention the Barranquilla Barracudas. Their star frontsman on the tube slide is playing like he had a stroke. What? What's that? I've just been alerted that the Barracuda's star frontsman on the tube slide has suffered a massive stroke. I feel terrible. Now, back to our live coverage. Although these new brawlers have struggled valiantly, the Barracudas have a slight lead. Their only chance is the final triple hopscotch.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen
Number
without
12
drugs,
heads to the
baby.
straightaway, hops, and oh, that's too bad. They only managed the double hopscotch, and the Sprawl Brawlers lose to the Barranquilla Barracudas. Well, isn't that just a kick in the teeth?
That's what you get.
They tried.
It'll ruin the morale of the town, but at least we made money.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Wasn't luck. It was covert confiscation.
It
was Polzaz.
And all that Polzaz.
And now the mascot will change into be a cool dragon.
Yeah. Powerful dragon.
If
Could have been a cuddly dragon.
It could have been a powerful blobfish.
Ugh. Nobody wants to see that.
I would have liked to see it.
You know, okay, somebody would have liked to see it.
Just David.
You're cute, really cute.
Just David like the blob. David like the blob.
David's cute.
To shave of the face, to like of the blob.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, we got half an hour. I wonder if our dad's gonna perish from being a mechanic.
I doubt it.
Hey, Garby.
Will, how are you holding up?
Garby us up some
Not too many
deals.
game overs today, Garbs.
Only one.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Crystal? So we have a total of what? 13 slots, right? So in theory, we could get enough crystals to fill all our slots.
Do you want to upgrade anything else?
I don't see the point when we don't have
We
enough
could also
crystals
sell
to
this.
fill them.
Should I sell it? It's 59.
Yes.
Yeah, let's sell it. Okay.
I guess.
I want one more of this. And then another 2 crystals?
Yeah,
Another one?
get another crystal.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we're good.
Thank Thank you for the crystals. Thanks for not running out of them.
Yeah, and please don't blow yourself up with the nuclear warhead we just gave you.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's like we just hear a giant explosion.
Well, it didn't say anything changed when we sold it.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
Yeah.
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Positive
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
Good joke, dirty joke.
Good joke.
Lil will write a letter that includes a really, really good joke. Are you sure?
Might go over his head.
Yeah, he's kind of stupid.
Yeah, let's do dirty joke. He'll get that.
That includes a really, really dirty joke. Are you sure? What if he like is distracted by the fact that we're being corrupted?
He's a mechanic. He's already not going to be good at his job.
I know. Our dad is so dumb. I just don't want to fuck him up even more.
That's fine.
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda.
He's gonna be like,
can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
We got Weed Wizard.
Yeah.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts.
Yes.
Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like...
Well, we know all this already. We talked to him so
This
much.
all sounds like none of my beeswax.
We'll see. It may well be your beeswax after all.
Yes, Echo, but we did talk about it earlier today. So.
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
brother.
Him too.
Waka waka.
Cringe.
That's where they keep the good stuff. Arda will open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab.
I pay my tab.
Did we talk to them already?
Yes. Remember we had the
I think
conversation.
I've done everything I need
know,
to
but give
do.
the letter.
But are you sure you're
But that
ready
was
to
like
hit
a
the
letter
hay?
thing. It wasn't like a character thing.
Fine, I'll talk to them. Just for you.
Thank you.
Because you're cute.
They might just ask us
We're
to
all
change
thinking
the
of your
letter.
dad, Lil.
No. Okay. They say that. Okay, fine. I don't know. You never know.
Like how her hair wiggles as we
I
walk.
think I've done everything.
I think I done.
Hit the hay.
I think I can. I think I do.
I think I did.
Alright, let's review what we accomplished today.
Was it war first?
No. The Bachardian envoy, Fenton Harcourt, delivered his message to the palace and defected to the Sprawl to live out his days manning a shop that prepared bugles and any other brass instruments that require a pursed embouchure. He couldn't be happier in his new adopted home.
Whoa, did not expect that.
The Queen was able to use the top secret battle plans to shore up the Sprawl's defenses, which made a huge difference, at least for a few days. Having smuggled a few of the food supplement bars known as Soylent Beige into prison with him, the catering corps rep found himself extremely popular on the inside. The inmates couldn't get enough of those bars, especially Cannibal Ricky. All this positive attention landed the catering corps rep a job assignment as a cook in the prison cafeteria.
Insane.
For the next few months, one by one, the prison inmates seemed to vanish into thin air. There was no evidence of a jailbreak, but the warden knew those prisoners had to be escaping somehow, and the trail led towards the kitchen.
No, they're being killed and turned into food.
Oh my goodness. The warden and his guards raided the cafeteria and made their way to the kitchen, where they discovered a large pot filled with the ingredients for making Soylent Beige. It was filled with people, or at least hacked up pieces of them. The warden immediately sought to question the new cook, but the catering corps rep had managed to escape while they were raiding the kitchen.
Nuts.
When word reached Lieutenant Stryker that her recruits were being drafted onto the Sprawl Brawlers for an illegal game, she hit the roof. When her guardsmen turned ball players were questioned, they named Albert St. Lush as the ringleader. After a record-breakingly brief trial in which the defendant attempted to bribe the judge, the lead prosecutor, half the jury, and the court stenographer, Albert St. Lush was found guilty of conspiring to weaken the Sprawl's wartime defenses with an illegal Goblin Ball match. In prison, Albert was confronted by a former player who was busted on steroid charges and was pummeled to death to the great amusement of the other prisoners.
Oh, he's dead.
Yes. Echo arrived at the Guildhall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plan to demand greatly increased powers for the mages from the Queen. Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps and help the people the war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed.
Is it core or corp?
I think when it's spelled like that, it's core.
But I think I heard the voice actor saying corp.
The guard corps? Is it only core when it has an S after it?
I don't know.
He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, and Tyronius vowed to use his own power to stop this war by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the Guildhall in a huff.
Oof.
Dear Lord. Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, the Sprawl's premier bowling alley, Pinheads. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day.
Good for you, Echo.
Correctly identified as being the traitor, the guilty Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung at a brick wall the next morning. There was much rejoicing. The Sprawl and its secrets were now safe thanks to your masterful detective work. Nice. Battle. Dragon battle.
Dragon and airplane.
Dragon and airplane. Don't step on each other's toes, please. We don't want you to.
We get a battle first. They're done.
Nice. Woo! His booty's hidden behind the wall, and that's a shame. That's war. As the dawn sun rose, it was clear that the Sprawl had triumphed. The smoke slowly cleared from the patch of sky where the battle between the clouds had been fought. It was later said that one of the clouds was shaped like a short giraffe, and the other one looked like a bowl of fruit. With his hopes of participating in the battle dash, Professor Fogg hid in the countryside for 79 days. He emerged and fooled his chums at the Royal Academy Club into thinking that he had in fact sailed around the world in record-breaking time. To sum up, he hid in a barn, managed to bamboozle his fellow academics, and received a free beer for his effort. The little Primaris Dragon Rider, commanding her dragon Peaches using the bullwhip you loaned her, burned through the enemy's defenses. When they got home from the battle, her father was so proud, he vowed right then and there to leave her in charge more often so he could continue to go down to the pub and bet on Goblin Ball.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar indeed. Unencumbered by the inside the park home run bomb, Wilbur Caboose Orville performed impressively, piloting the Green Baron. In fact, he made an impressive 8 kills single-handedly, and was awarded the Golden Wings, the highest honor for a Sprawl aviator, and was the first goblin to receive the prestigious award.
Yay, Wilbur.
And his ass never quit.
Wilbur Caboose. His caboose never quit.
Yeah. Wilbur's caboose remained shiny and taut throughout all the wartime effort.
And supple.
Supple. Supple and juicy. Like a peach.
Had
Like
to
the
have been one of the
dragon.
more
Yes.
exciting games of Goblin Ball I've ever seen.
Yay.
Who'd have thought that the Brawlers and the Baron Kia Barracudas could have come together so last minute and put on a game like that?
Rhonda, did you see the Brawlers' new mascot?
Yes.
You mean that powerful dragon-looking thing?
Yes, that's the one.
Powerful dragon.
I like it.
I hate it.
Well, there we are, split again. And on our most sacred national holiday, St. Swithin's Day.
Saint
Perfect
Swithin's
segue,
Day.
Rhonda. Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. Just a reminder, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
267.
Delightful. Alright, what do we got?
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
He's dead.
He's freaking dead.
He's freaking
We
dead.
killed him with our dirty joke.
He laughed so hard he had a heart attack and died.
He was like, my daughter sent me a joke about a pee-pee, and now I am dead. Rats! Landlords! Child.
Friend.
Hello.
Come on, give it back already.
These rats are so funny. I love them so much. Squeak.
Stop saying that!
Squeak.
All right, break it up, you two.
Yo, we watched
Lil,
Wicked.
what are you
that
doing
I think
here?
we mentioned, and the little girl who plays Nessa Rose has like the cutest little line reading at the beginning of the play. Yes. Very much like a small mouse, which is complimentary.
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found.
Ooh. Crystal? Crystal get?
No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
He is a rat.
Listen, my friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Point proven. Can you, being the more intelligent creature, just give in and let him have his crystal?
The rat looks up at you as if it has completely understood every word. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, jeez. I have to go to work anyways.
Is it a good thing for this
No,
child to have a
not
magical
you.
object?
The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Thank you. We're so rich.
Yeah, we have lots of crystals.
Do we care where these people are?
Where's Simon?
I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
Simon at the docks and Isla?
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Ash's office.
Okay.
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
Okay.
Let's go to Councilwoman's office after we
talk to the rats.
Talk to the rats.
Talk to the rats. Squeak. And you guys? Squeak. Great. And what about you? Squeak?
Squeak.
Huh?
Wait, did you just say the word squeak?
Horror! I think it's just a joke, but it's scary.
Well, I think that might be the landlord.
Dear whoever reads this note, Garby's Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. Please feel free to take your business to some other establishment in town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalist chokehold. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. P.S. If this is Lil, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. So we won't get all 3 of our crystals unless we talk to all the kids.
Let's talk to the kidlets. Kidlets.
Squeak.
Don't listen to a word he says.
Okay, bye.
All he says is squeak, so I won't. I promise I won't give in to the landlords, Governor. Alrighty.
Councilwoman Ash.
Ash's office. We're going to Ash, because she's talking to a child, and we need that child's rock. Give us the gem. Give us that gem. Hello?
Lil? How unexpected.
Yes.
I could say the same about you. What are you doing in Ash's office?
I'm volunteering as her unpaid intern.
Classic.
My mom said this will fast track me to get into the youth politician training program for two-faced cutthroats and liars, or the YPTPTFCL. She said it'll help build character.
Okay.
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Ah, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, crap.
I faintly hear
The YPTPTFCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you
Hear it
do.
with my ear. Oh, entrance exam. Let's help her.
Okay. What do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go.
Trivia.
What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
Artemis?
Artemis? That's my best guess.
Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
Oh.
It's the Boring Coliseum that has washrooms.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
We did listen to him.
Queen Talia and King Salvador? That sounds familiar. Or is it Buttermilk?
King Phineas? I don't think it... His name is Phineas. This is the prince. I think you're right. I think... Go with your gut.
Okay.
And last one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
He plays the guitar, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he was the metalhead with the guitar. Buttermilk says Gerald.
Okay,
well,
that's
if
all
that's
the
case, we
questions.
effed it.
Thanks so much for your help, Lil. Here, take this. It's from Garby.
I hope you win.
Thanks for the crystal. Despite that.
Yeah, what is a... Travis isn't here, but even if he was, you would really want to talk to him? Would you really want to talk to him? Who's Travis? There he is, the late King Oswin. When will they get around to replacing those with Queen Desdemona?
What a fancy collection of bottles.
Okay. A survivor's account of the Marley Threepwood dynasty. The 7 habits of highly effective dictators. Well,
bye.
Who is Travis? Oh, is he like the cute guard?
Maybe. Probably. She's only 12. Stop trying to put him with him.
Alright, the other guy... Ducks. Well remembered.
I wonder if that will, like, the test affects anything actually, though.
Well...
Because it didn't say, like...
It didn't say... But also, like, maybe it'll just affect things so much as it's like, hey, I scored.
Like maybe she'd
this.
give us something else extra.
Yeah. Something we can sell.
Let's talk to him first. Actually, let's talk to people. Maybe we'll get information.
Yeah.
Can you talk?
Ooh, there's like a hidden room. The sounds of a large family starting their day can be heard through the flaps of the tent.
Weird.
Oh, it's the refugees.
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet.
Wait, that guy's supposed to be dead.
Displaced by the war.
He is supposed to be dead.
Yes, Mum.
Maybe he survived.
We
Maybe
have.
He got back up.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
Oh, then it's a
The means
shapeshifter.
necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, Mum.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, Mum, his cousin Egbert.
Egbert. You're a shapeshifter.
Hello there. How did it go with the bank?
Turns out this oligarch's money has been seized due to the war, so now I've been forced to take up residence here among these poor people.
Because you're poor now too. Isn't that fun?
No.
He might still be...
Hello there. How did it go with...
Yeah.
We've...
But I want to...
Hello there.
We've already had this conversation.
Okay. I was like...
maybe what they described was like his future.
happens in the future.
Hello there, Lil.
Seamus McGoblin. What brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, Seamus
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place is awful.
Well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him.
Oh my goodness.
He should be arriving in the Sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Okay.
Bribe me?
No.
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Thank you.
Let's like the hat guy first.
Oh, it's a pretty good hat, but he looks
so
sad.
Mr. Fantastico. I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
Ooh.
A letter from Dad.
Do you like our joke?
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it.
I thought this might
Except
happen.
that part when you told the really, really dirty joke. Where did you even hear a joke like that? You're 12.
You wouldn't have gone the
Is
other
this how
one.
your friends talk? Because I don't think you should be hanging around with them if they know words like that.
What kind of...
Regardless, I told your joke to the guys and they all loved it. But now I have a reputation as a funny guy, and they all want me to tell more jokes like that. So before you dump those little monsters forever, get them to write down a few more jokes just like
more
that.
dirty
will
jokes
ya?
coming your way.
This war is tough. But they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day. So that's something to look forward to.
Once they're lying.
But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon. Love, Dad.
Cute.
I better
Thank
write
you,
back to
Papa.
him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Play it tough.
Write a mushy letter or play it tough?
Write a mushy letter.
Yeah. A sentimental, affectionate letter to her father. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's... Because I feel like play it tough is code for, like, don't acknowledge his feelings, you know, and I don't think we want to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens, "Wow! Now that is one
So I say we should just
fantastic
visit some
stamp!"
other areas. Well, we'll talk to
Or,
the child.
you know, whatever's
and
the
if we have time, we can
cheapest.
visit maybe one other area to see if there's anything interesting. Now that can't be safe.
Confiscate.
Can't. It just lives there.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
No.
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Are you trying to con me, Simon?
Uncle Fredo?
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Okay.
All right, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen. She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
I think it's on
Where's
the
the
right.
queen?
I think it's on the left.
Well,
I'm going for the left.
Congratulations! You found the queen, you
Ah,
won the
good.
jackpot.
Oh, I got 2.
You're making it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
we let her know already. You think we visited you first? You're like our 3rd favorite friend. Monkey Island? Arstotzka. Okay, that's funny, because Arstotzka is one of the locations in Papers, Please. So, like, it's like the 2 countries. Or is it the 2 countries? Anyway, whatever. It's the country that it takes place in.
Oh, we get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences. That's cute.
I guess Monkey Island must be something else that they drew
Similar, yeah.
things from.
That's so fun. That's so
Yeah.
cute. I love it.
That's great.
Good job, guys.
It's funny because I've seen a few of these like horror like versions of this game. Of like meet someone at the door and like, but they're horror themed, you know. But this one has like, it's not just like, oh, I'm doing the thing. It's like they did their own spin on it and like, and put a lot of effort into it, which I really appreciate. And I'm not trying to say the other games don't, but there's like a lot in this game that
He's
I
in
think
jail.
The other ones don't have as much.
Good as you should. Oh.
Yeah.
He's not talking.
We can't talk to him. He's a freaking cannibal. No response. Get effed.
Oops.
Nothing
here. So I guess him becoming a cook for stuff is also a future thing.
Yeah, I think it's all like this is like how this person's life is gonna turn out, but like they can still hang around and be seen by us. So we only have a few minutes left.
Let's go to the big site. We can like we'll just get to work.
Will it save if we start work, or will it not have saved?
We'll see what happens.
I guess we could go through a day. You know. Hello, hey B.
Lil, it's good that you're here.
Yeah.
Wait, tell me, are we having
Hey,
this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
This is the first time. Reassure her.
Fine.
We are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever. You know, using it at the guard
another
shed.
dimension to face a demon.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
Yeah.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Ooh. Upgrade.
I feel like the truth spray comes like we only have 2 for bullet, but we barely use the bullet.
Yeah.
So I feel like truth spray.
Yeah, either truth spray or X-ray.
But we have like X-ray and metal detector, and they do a lot of similar stuff.
They do.
So I'm going to truth spray.
It is done.
Great, thank you.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
Okay. Hello.
What does that mean?
Drama.
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
You're so right,
That's
B.
still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Girl.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Oh.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Oh my god, she might die.
Dr. B. Dr. B, Dr. B, calling Dr. B, Dr. B, 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 B.
It's saving.
Great. Okay. Cool. Well, should we end it there? It's 9:29.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll start our shift at night shift.
Afterwards.
Yes. Maybe on Wednesday if my TV's still here, which it probably will be. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Anything could happen.
See how it goes. Gosh, my hair is a damn mess.
It's cute. You're cute.
Thanks everyone who joined us today, and thanks for sticking around for both streams if you did. I don't just keep your eye on the Discord. The schedule's chaotic, and so sorry about that. But we will usually update it the day of if we think we're going to stream. And then bonus streams will happen whenever.
Yeah.
But we'll let you know if our regular stream.
We'll be in Victoria for a while before we go to London, so depending on how things work, we might have some streams, but we might not.
It's hard. Like Christmas is coming up, and we would also understand if y'all have holiday plans as well. So, but we appreciate you being here, and have a good one. Have a great one. Goodbye.
Bye. Mwah.